It was the art of possibility. And it was only because I believed in something so much bigger than myself. Even though no one is doing it, why can't I be the first? Why can't I say who I can become?
Today, I'm so excited to introduce you to some badass women who are going to talk to you about their experience with coaching, overcoming obstacles, and their life in a way that's going to inspire you and excite you to do the same.
I am a first generation Mexican American. I had struggled with my weight and with food. And I was trying to figure out like, what is going on here? Why can't I figure this out? I had been the first one in my family to go to college and then to go to graduate school. So it's like, okay, I'm smart, I'm hardworking. Why is this like, I don't understand what's going on. And I feel really baffled and frustrated.
At 15 and 17, I was a teen mom, high school dropout. All around me, I heard everyone just tell me who I was, statistic, not going anywhere. My voice is starting to crack because it's just such an emotional story. I was always like looking for someone to tell me who I could become.
I'm from a Puerto Rican background. We're very matriarchal. So the women in my family ruled the roost. Even in my own immediate family, we had periods of homelessness. We were evicted. We lived in a motel for a while. I mean, like, we had crazy things go on. It's so interesting that even through all of that, there was this thread of like me having big, giant dreams. And my mom being like, okay, mija, I don't know how, but it's gonna work. We'll figure it out. That's like sort of the mantra in my family. We'll figure it out.
I had just turned 21. At the time, I remember writing this list of goals, and I didn't know anything about impossible goals yet, but that's exactly what they were. I believed in something so much bigger than myself. I just kept saying, even though I'm scared, even though no one I know has done anything like this before. First in my family to get a master's degree, become an officer, buy a house. Like, even though no one is doing it, why can't I be the first?
I heard your podcast and I was like, this is the thing that's missing. I need to understand my brain and my emotions. That's what I do now. And I love my work.
I remember having this really difficult trial. I was a baby attorney. I mean, I was a real baby attorney. And I was just like in this fog. And I was like, I'm going to look on Pinterest for a life coach school podcast. And there came this blonde lady and she was like smiling at me. It was like, press me. And I remember listening to you and you were breaking down like your thoughts create your feelings. And I was like, wait, no, that's not a thing. And I went and like polled the other attorneys. I'm like, have you heard this? And they're like, no, that actually makes sense. I'm like, okay, there's something to this.
Sometimes when you're working on something really big, if you're looking around like I was and you don't see anybody out there doing it, that possibility just becomes diminished a little bit. Like that doubt can start to creep in because you don't have evidence of someone that looks like you doing it. And so for me, like when I fully stepped into the model of responsibility, I was like, okay, I can create anything.
And just being that person when everyone else around you expects you to play a particular role. You just have to take a deep breath with that for a minute, right?
Yeah. I found like this whole journey has got me back to the little kid who used to dream big and not really worry about what other people were thinking so much.
For me, doing all this, Brooke, is proving that dreams come true. I am from Mexico and I'm helping Spanish-speaking women to reach their ideal weight for good. And I will say that changing their life and transforming their lives. Now that I'm sharing my message in Spanish, it's transforming a lot of Spanish-speaking women lives also.
Everyone listening right now is hearing us after the model. We are successful business women right now. I just want to say that for people who are listening to us who are like, we're the after, right? You always talk about the before and after.
Yeah.
Someone listening to us is the before.
Yes.
And you can be here.
And you all showing your examples and showing what you've done and what you've created and how far you've come. Someone can see that and be like, wait, how fun was this, you all? Thank you so much. Go to all their websites, hire them, follow them. We're going places, my friends.